I had to take a video of this because this never happens. I crossed the street and there was nobody. Ah, wait, there's one car. You can kind of see there's like one cabbie coming down here. Usually this place is a madhouse. Lawyer detective, solving lots of crimes. He's lawyer detective, making things right for ties. Alright, I also just saw this, so this is kind of fun. For a little bit closer perspective, that is a pig whom is bowling. I don't know if this is another like caricature of Westerners or if they just really love pigs who bowl. Now I kind of want to go bowling. Alright, I'm going to make this quick because I'm trying to be sneaky. So there's a large number of like actual full-blown temples, and then there's a bunch of little shrines, and then there's a bunch of these like mini shrines. And so I thought it was kind of interesting to go for a little close-up of this one. It's got teeny tiny people in it. Okay. So again, I'm trying not to like be super obvious that I'm doing that because there's a ton of signs around saying like please don't take pictures, at least in the bigger ones. So I thought I might be trying at least save face and be like a bit respectful, maybe. But it's sort of interesting to walk around here because you'll see that, you know, in these big crowds of people that walk by these things, there's the odd person that comes through that's a little bit more like observant, and they'll kind of do like a quick little bow like as they walk by. And this time in the morning, so like I'm not too far away from that street market that I've been going to breakfast for every day. There's Buddhists that'll hang out in there, and there's a quick little like ceremony that they run through where you give them some stuff and they do some prayer and they wave some stuff over your head and it's all good. And a lot of Muslims over there too, because again there's that mosque over there that I think I maybe mentioned the other day. It's pretty soon, I think it's going to be, I gotta have to find like a new street market because I kind of seen everything they got in there, and like I'm not going to say that I've tried everything there, but I've tried a lot of the stuff there, and I think, you know, maybe if I went and tried another market, maybe I'd find someone that had different stuff that I'd like. And that's kind of the fun of the journey, I think. I'm operating under the assumption that this cool little thing will be sort of our equivalent of a fire hydrant. That was kind of an interesting design. Well designed for sitting on a hot day. Really appreciate that. Alright, so I don't know if you can even hear this because this is not a quiet street, but oh, this was kind of interesting. So you look over here and you see one of these like giant hotels. But then you look over here and you see this other giant hotel that's completely gutted out. Like you can't really get close enough with the camera to see it, but there's like graffiti on the walls. There's no, you know, if you walk over there, the first, I'm going to say like 5 or 6 floors are just completely open. It's nothing but bare concrete. So I'm actually pretty bedazzled by that. There's an entire huge structure like that for whatever reason seems to have gone under. Okay, first Chang beer of the trip. Waiting for a green chicken curry to arrive, and I may be done this beer by the time they get it. So amazingly, today was another day where I got absolutely no homework done. I decided I was going to jump on the train and do a little exploring in that respect. So I went to some more giant malls I've never been to, and I actually decided to ride the train from end to end. And if you go far enough north, you actually then pass the train area where there's actually a lot of stuff underwater. Not deep underwater. I saw stuff that was maybe like, 10 centimeter-ish, but not any of the stuff that's really bad. So the people that are like 115 centimeters underwater, like chest height underwater, I didn't see any of that. But if you go far enough north, you'll see all that stuff. And then you kind of like just ping pong across the city, and then you realize just really the urban sprawl of this city. You pass many different spots that look like a downtown core. If you're say from a place like Edmonton, like you kind of know what the downtown core looks like. When you're here, you're in the downtown core, and then you travel a little bit, and you see another area that's kind of like the downtown core, and you travel a little bit, you see another area that's kind of like the downtown core. So, a lot of urban expanse, a lot of interesting mixture of little shanty-ish kind of looking stuff, and then some big skyscrapers as well. Like, so it's multifaceted. I've for sure seen a couple of today, at least I saw probably like 3 different construction sites that were probably about the size of Churchill Square. So there's stuff going on here, and interesting to see too, because it's sort of this combination of like the modernish kind of stuff. We see like the cranes that are probably from Japan, and the other side of that you'll see like the laborers of the actual like pickaxes like knocking across some rocks. Interesting stuff.
And so the other thing I'll mention before I forget is today was the day that I experienced my first Thai massage. So I went and got a foot massage, and made me very acutely aware that I haven't really been taking any time to relax in this trip. I'm a little bit like the shark. Like I seem to think that I'm gonna die if I stop. And so I got this hour-long foot massage, and then thought I was gonna immediately fall asleep. So I think maybe I'm gonna go for like the real deal tomorrow. Like I'm gonna go for like the actual like hour-long like full body massaging, and I'm told it actually kind of hurts, and I actually kind of like that idea. So sort of like work all those like tension out of your muscles and all that. So that will be tomorrow. It'll pretty much be like the only fun thing I do tomorrow. Cause you really, really got to get back to this homework thing because I did absolutely none of it today.